Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dave Makes Food. Today we'll be making golden chicken and mushroom soup, and the first thing we're going to need is a good chicken stock. There's not much to this, just grab some chicken. This is about 3 pounds of legs, throw them in your soup pot, and leave them on boil for about 45 minutes. Then we're going to take them out, let them cool off, and then pick all the meat. Once finished, put the bones back into the soup pot and boil them for at least another 2 hours, refilling with water whenever necessary. I have more chicken than I'll need for this soup since I used legs instead of just bones to make the stock, which is good because it's one of my cat's favorite snacks and she kinda just sits there yelling at me until I give her some. Making chicken stock can always be done ahead of time, but we're gonna need a good quality stock to make this a good quality soup. After you finish boiling the bones, make sure to strain it. I boiled mine down farther than necessary to save fridge space, but this is some pretty nice chicken stock. Okay, let's start the soup. We're going to be making about 3 liters, and this is about a pound of mushrooms. Give them a quick slicing, it doesn't have to be perfect. And here's where we can add a lot more chicken flavor than our shortcut using competitors. We're going to cook our mushrooms down in about 2 tablespoons of chicken fat that has risen to the top of our stock. This stuff is packed with an insane amount of chicken flavor. Cook them down on medium heat. And while that goes, we'll chop up the rest of our ingredients, which today will be bell pepper, celery, onion, garlic, and ginger, but use whatever you like or have lying around in your fridge. We're just going to give everything a quick small dice. Cut the ginger and garlic a little bit smaller. You can add the ginger in with the other ingredients, but keep the garlic separate. We'll be adding it a little bit later since it can burn. Once the mushrooms are starting to brown, you can add your other vegetables. Cook them until the onions are translucent. Then add in your garlic. Once the garlic is fragrant, we can add in our flour. I'm using 3 tablespoons for 3 liters of soup. Stir and cook out the flour. Once the flour is cooked out, we can add in 1 small can of tomato paste. Make sure it doesn't contain citric acid. Cook that out as well. Then we're going to add 2 liters of our nice homemade chicken stock after taking all the remaining fat off the top. Mine's basically a concentrate, so I'm adding 1 liter of water to it. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of sweet paprika. Bring everything to a boil for about 15 minutes. Then we can add in our chicken meat. Season with salt and pepper. Then give it one last good mix. Check for seasoning. And like most soups, this will taste better if made ahead of time and the flavors are allowed to come together. Garnish with some green onions. And that's how you make my golden chicken and mushroom soup. This is a relatively simple recipe to make, but when done properly, it creates a truly incredible broth. A rich chicken stock with added flavor from the tomato paste, paprika, and other aromatics. This is also an extremely healthy soup, and I guarantee you'll feel better if you eat a bowl of this. I hope you give this recipe a try for yourself. I also hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next recipe.